Hello and welcome back to the channel for yet another Jurassic World Evolution 2 park build. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these, yeah, I've just been busy with day-to-day life stuff, and I've been on holiday, like playing other games, but yeah, I'm back on this game. It's had a few updates. I'm not too sure, I haven't really been keeping up with this game if I'm honest. Yeah, it sort of fell under my radar a bit. I know it's been a year since this game came out, which is sort of why I've come back to playing it. But yeah, I just haven't really played it in a long time, so I thought yeah, get back into it, and hopefully you enjoy these builds. The Jurassic Park 3 series I've done, that's like blown up. I think the first episode has like 19k views, which might not seem a lot compared to like other YouTubers, but for me, that's just incredible amounts. Like, it's like my second highest viewed video, which is amazing. I'm really thankful for that, so thank you for that. Also, the channel has hit 1k subscribers. That's incredible. I'm so thankful to each and every one of you that has subscribed to this channel, from like all the way back in like the early days to now. But yeah, I'm really thankful for all of your support and like comments and stuff. But yeah, it's a number I never really thought I'd hit when I first started the channel as like a hobby. I mean, it still is a hobby. I mean, I can start earning money theoretically, but I've got to get over a certain threshold until I can get paid, which that'd be really cool. That'd be like unreal. But yeah, if I'm lucky enough. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm just building this like pathway that views this little lake area. I thought it'd be quite a little cool introduction to the park. So yeah, as you can see, I'm fencing it off. But yeah, this park is set in the UK. I think the actual map is based in Cornwall, which is where I went on holiday a few weeks ago. So I guess this park's kind of my way of fighting the holiday blues. But yeah, as you can see, I'm using these planters here, which I always do. You know, I love my planters on this game. They've added quite a few new decorations, like underwater decorations and like new things around the shops and stuff. They've added quite a lot since I've been away. So it's really cool to get back into the game and just see the different changes and stuff they've added. I'm not sure about if you watched my Biosyn Valley build. If you haven't seen that, I highly suggest you check it out. Of course I would. But yeah, I built like enclosures with like feeders and stuff like for the carnivores, but they don't refill automatically, and you have to get the rangers to refill the feeders manually, which really bugged me. Hopefully they've patched that, which I don't think they have. I have had a look at like the patch notes and stuff. It'd be cool if they did. I don't think they have though, which is a bit of a shame. But still, we continue. Hopefully it's added in an update. But as you can see, I'm just doing like decorations and stuff. I want to go quite hard with the decorations on this park because it's quite a small build. This isn't going to be one of my longest series, or it might be. But yeah, I want to put a lot of detail into the different areas of this park. Another thing, if you've been keeping up with the channel, as you've seen, I've been playing a lot of Splatoon 3 recently. I've properly got into that. I'm like almost addicted. I think I am addicted, to be honest. I haven't not played it since it came out, which was the 9th of September. And it's now the 11th of November. So that's like a good, is that 2 months I've been playing it. And I don't think I've ever played a game like that religiously. But wow, it's so addicting. I've just got obsessed. It's just so much better than the last 2 games. I don't know how they've done it. I don't know why it's this one. But yeah, I'm properly addicted to it, which it's a bit of a concern actually. You probably don't want to hear about all that. So as you can see, I'm just I tried placing this what are they called, guest shelter, but yeah, it didn't really work out for how I wanted it to look. So I just added these planters as like a little decoration thing. I added some rocks behind there as well. Yeah, it looks quite nice in the end. I've still got to do the other side of the path, but I think I'll do that in the next episode. And as you can see in like towards the end of this episode, not many of the pathways are complete. So I've still got a bit of work with that to do later on. So getting started on these guest facilities now. I want them to have like a original Jurassic Park look. It's not based in like 1993 or whatever. This is a modern park. But I just think like the nostalgic Jurassic Park look would be quite cool for this park. So yeah, just a restaurant and a gift shop, I think. I didn't add a drinks place yet, but maybe I could put that on the other side of the path. Of course, suggestions are welcome, as always. So if you have any suggestions for different names of dinosaurs, different ideas for the park, dinosaurs you want in the park, just let me know in the comments and I'll get to that. So I'm starting work on the enclosure now, so just placing all the fencing for a Baryonyx enclosure, as you saw in the thumbnail. I don't want it to be too big of an enclosure, but I thought with this series, start with a bang. We don't want to start boring. We're just going to add one of the coolest dinosaurs of this park, and obviously using Baryonyx, as it's a dinosaur that was found in the UK, and it's yeah, probably one of the first dinosaurs I knew of that lived in the UK when I was younger. But yeah, just getting all this fence worked out, making sure it's nice and sizable for our Baryonyx. I think we have about 4 in the end. But yeah, just making like a little valley type thing. We want a little lake in the middle, quite a large lake. But yeah, the terrain constraints didn't really let me place as much water as I wanted, but it's fine in the end. It's no biggie really, but as you can see there, just it wouldn't let me place any water. This took about 5 minutes in real life, but well, sped it up, it's so short, it's mad. So now I start work on the hatchery area. So this is going to be like the backstage area. I just thought of trying to fit all of the stuff I need in this area behind the visitor centre. So yeah, this will be my small, it's going to be quite a small backstage area. Yeah, just placing all of the fencing and stuff for the hatchery, as you know I like to do. And it's quite a small area this, because obviously with this being a small map, I can't build big facilities and stuff in this park. So here we go, adding the really awkward looking paths that I first used in my Jurassic Park 3 build. Yeah, just it's like a temporary path. This isn't going to be the final layout, obviously. I'd never let anything look that untidy in my parks, unless it was a challenge mode or something. That's when you can afford to rush and stuff. Oh yeah, they did G modification, so you can just ramp them all up to the max. So I just done that. I thought that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if it does anything different. All the dinosaurs are pretty docile on sandbox mode anyway, so it probably won't make a difference. But here we are, having a look at our Baryonyx. I really like the design of this one. I wanted like a sandy coloured one. And, yeah, it came out great.
Hey, my name is Isaac Clement, and it's great to finally meet you. I hope you're ready, because the dinosaurs can't wait to meet you too.
Right, so now we have dinosaurs in the park. We need to find a way to move them to their enclosure, and me being me, forgot to add a response facility, so I just add that. Oh yeah, and the buildings instantly build now. That's another feature I added, which is pretty cool. Quite pleased with that, because you don't have to wait around for buildings to finish completing. Yeah, adding all the upgrades and stuff, but yeah, getting the Baryonyx all moved over and picking out my favourite of this random skins. And I chose, I think that one's Grim from Count Cretaceous. I wanted that one because it's quite unique. Then I wanted that grey looking one. Then I did like a camouflage looking green one, and I named that one. And I think that's the one that's in the thumbnail actually. Then yeah, just getting them all moved over. I think I forgot about that. No, I tried using like the move tools that I did in that update that one time. But yeah, I'm a bit rusty with this game. I haven't played in ages, so I was getting used to some of the controls. There we go, placing the viewing galleries and the feeder, of course. Then of course placing rocks and stuff, because I forgot to do that, and like I had shrubs and stuff in a minute as well. It's quite a cool looking enclosure. Nothing too special or spectacular, but it's nice little natural Baryonyx enclosure. I think there's enough space for them to roam about, and the lake looks big enough when you see the Baryonyx in their habitat. That's the thing with this game, I never know how big to build the enclosures, and when I move the dinosaurs in, I'm either like, oh that's way too small, or oh that's way too big. But I think this one's alright, to be honest. But yeah, just adding those awful looking paths. I'll get to that probably in the next episode, which I don't know when that'll be. It'll probably be next week. I want to do it at least once a week, because sometimes I get a bit burnt out when I do the videos constantly. Here we are having a look at our Baryonyx, and this one has a few scars and stuff. I think it got into a fight with one of the other ones. So luckily this one here, which is probably my favourite of the four, decided to eat some fish, and yeah, got some pretty cool shots of it. So I decided to name this one Croc, not the most creative name. If you guys have any other better suggestions, which I'm sure you will, just leave it in the comments, and yeah, I'll get to naming them. I really like the footprint mechanic in this game. I don't know if it's just a generic footprint that they shrink down for all the different dinosaurs, or if it's unique to each dinosaur. But yeah, I really like that detail. I don't think that was in the original, or if it was, it weren't as pronounced. And with that, this episode draws to a close. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to stick around for the cinematics at the end. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. And goodbye.